Hey everyone, it's Hiedi Scott with DIY and on today's video tutorial I'm going to show you how to make some carrots and stuffed hearts using chenille and hot glue. Super easy, we'll doll them up. But before I do that, I wanted to show you the t-shirt that we made last night on Christ and Crafting here at DIY and let's try to get closer. I finished it up this morning, and I don't know what you think about it, but I don't know. This might be my all-time favorite t-shirt. It's fabulous. I love the stencil, and I love this idea of painting it and blending the colors. So anyways, I just wanted to show you guys. I'll try to get somebody to take some pictures of me in it later, or maybe I'll get some screenshots, or maybe you could do that for me, and I'll share those. The stencils and the gel art ink are from Makers, and I will drop a link when I'm all finished here. Anyways, as you're hopping on, say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to sprinkle and all that good stuff. Okay, so I have searched high and low for chenille. I think I may have found some today, but I'm not 100% certain if it is chenille or not. It's in the washing machine right now. This little teeny piece I ordered from a lady on Amazon that has a chenille store, and I'll put her information in the comments. It was like $12.50 for a teeny tiny little piece, and I just ordered this plain white. But there's so much you can do with just a plain white. And so the first thing I made was this little stuffed heart. And for this one, I actually sewed it on my sewing machine, and then I stuffed it. And it did turn out pretty cute. But I realized that not everybody has a sewing machine or knows how to sew. And sometimes hot glue is just so darn much easier that everything else I've made has been with hot glue. So the next heart I made was this one. And I'm kind of thinking that we could embellish it possibly with a little ribbon right here and like a button or something. I'll find a pretty one. I don't know, there's a bazillion different things that you could do with this. What do you guys think? Aren't these cute? And they take absolutely no time to make at all. And you can use whatever embellishments you have for those. So now I want to show you what I've been fiddling with today, and that is making carrots. Oops. And look how stinking cute, to borrow some of Barb's darling language. Barb from the Shabby Tree. Look how cute these turned out. Oh my gosh, and these were even easier than the hearts. And these would look so cute in a dough bowl. I made different sizes. I didn't use a pattern or anything. And I'm gonna show you how we did that. And in case you're wondering, this stuff up here is just from I don't know, a piece of faux greenery that I had. I just pulled off some of the pieces, tied them together, stuck them in the top of my little carrot. But you know, I'm thinking, I'm not sure where my green stuff is, but you know how we love to do stuff with this 5.5-inch wide burlap ribbon from Walmart, how we make the pulled string flowers, and then we've made tassels with the strings that we've pulled out. Well, Walmart has this awesome green color, and that would make fabulous little top for these carrots. So that's another option that I wanted to just tell you. Or you could use some green yarn, or, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be green. I saw carrots that had just raffia sticking out of the end of them. So it can really be whatever you want. But, I mean, these are just so dang cute. They do want to grab each other, aren't they? Okay, so let's make one. All right, let me put some of my stuff aside. Okay, so the first thing I did was this is all I have left of my chenille. So I just decided how big I was gonna want my carrot to be. And I literally just folded it over on itself to make a triangle. And that would be kind of fat. I'm not gonna make it quite that fat. Okay, let's do this right here. Okay, so I'll lift it up in 2 seconds. Hey, and if the comments here, right here, are bothering you, just know that you can swipe them up or swipe them to the side, depending what device you're watching this on, and they'll disappear. Because I know that is super frustrating, and there's absolutely nothing I can do about it unless I could do all my crafts on top of my head, which I definitely cannot do. That's just where the comments are on Facebook. So you can swipe them away, and then they won't be in your way and they won't bother you. Okay, so I just folded this into like a little triangle, and I'm basically just going to cut it, then we'll glue it, then we'll stuff it, and I'll show you how I put everything on here. So today I was out doing research. That's what I'm gonna call it when I'm out looking around. And I went to a couple of thrift stores that I don't ordinarily go to. I went to the Salvation Army. That was one place. Okay, this is what it looks like. So we'll have to cut this part off the top, but let's glue it first. I went to the Salvation Army, and then I went to this place called North Fulton Family Charities, looking for chenille. And I found some baby blankets that are pretty sweet. They're in the wash right now. I can't tell if they're just like a textured or 3D velour, or if maybe they are chenille. I'm not sure, but they were really cute. So I just grabbed them. They were only a few dollars. And I washed them really good with, you know, in a heavy duty cycle. And right now they are in the dryer. So as soon as they're done, I will bring them out and show you guys. And you can let me know if you think that anything I have is chenille or not. In any case, it's darling. So here's the start of a carrot. And I did all different widths on these. Okay, let me cut off this top part where okay, so now we have basically a cone. All right, and let me grab some stuffing. I'm just going, you can use whatever you have around the house. If you have a pillow that you don't anticipate ever using, that's what I did a while ago, is I just took it apart and used that. Or if you have, you know, quilt batting or stuffing or any of that, obviously you can use that. I need something to push this down. I'm going to just use a paintbrush to push it down into the point. Uh-oh. Did I poke a hole in it? Nope, I guess not. And these can be stuffed as fluffy or as floppy as you like. And oh my goodness, I have some pictures that I don't know, I'm not sure what time I scheduled for them to appear on Facebook, but it's more projects that you can do with chenille. And a couple of them are carrots. That was the inspiration for this. But they're done with orange chenille. Oh my gosh. And I'm thinking that, I mean, how many orange chenille bedspreads are there out there? I don't think very many. I was talking to my mom about it today. She remembers that we had one too, but she can't remember what color it was. Anyways, so I'm thinking that perhaps the carrots picture, and you'll see it when it finally comes up onto Facebook, I'm thinking that maybe they dyed it I don't know. Hi, Heidi, you look so pretty in your shirt. Oh, thank you, Martha. You're such a sweetheart. Hey, Martha, how are you guys feeling? I know both you and your husband had COVID, and I'm hoping that you're feeling better and getting recovered. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love this shirt. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So when I get off, I'll put the links at the start of the comments and a couple places throughout so that you can go look. This is one stencil right here from Makers. And then it's a variety of different colors of gel art inks. So the black is the outline. And then I have a pink and a red and a yellow and an orange and a green and a copper. But I mean, I was thinking this shirt would be just as cute using blue colors. Or even not using as many colors as what I have going on. I think what makes it so amazing is the sleeves. I mean, and I'm not even a good painter. I want to show you real quick. Okay, if you look at my shirt right here, you can see that it bled outside of the lines. I did this part this morning and I guess I wasn't completely awake. So I used too much water and it bled a little bit outside of the lines, but it's still awesome. The sleeves I did a much better job on. Anyways, okay, so I have just finished stuffing this with the quilt batting stuff that I have, and I'm kind of poking a hole down in the center of it. Okay, and then these are just little things that I pulled off of this long vine, and they remind me of the tops of carrots. So I'm just going to combine, I don't know, 5 or 6 pieces. Okay, here's 6. The messier, the better, all right? Put this away. And then I'm just using some of my natural polish temp that I use for everything. I'm gonna lay my greenery down here and tie a knot around it. I'll show you that in just a second. This is just to hold it all together. Double knot that. Can you see? It's just tying it together, and then I'm cutting the tails off because I don't need those. All right. Then what we're gonna do is we're basically gonna stick it inside of our carrot. And I opted not to glue it in case I want to change them out at some future point. I don't know. So I just tied like a cinched kind of waist around the top of my carrot. And I do need to poke this in a little further. So I'm using my fingers to sort of make a hole down deep. There, you can see that in the fluff. I'm sticking that in there. And then I'm gonna push my quilt batting down. And we're just gonna tie a knot. I'll show you in just a second. Around the top area of our carrot. Whoops, okay, so this is what it looks like right now, but I can see quilt batting coming out. So I'm gonna loosen it a little bit and I'm gonna push that back down. Not that it really matters, but this is just so cute. Okay, so then I'm gonna just tie a knot, a double knot. And this is like all gathered up at the top, which I think is darling. I like it this way. Can you see how that's kind of just gathered up at the top? And then we'll just do a little bow. And this is my style because you guys know that I'm kind of boring and plain. I tend to like things more neutral. That's just, I don't know, that's just how I am. But I'm thinking you could totally do this any way that you want. Seriously, let me cut these ones a little bit shorter. using black and white ribbon. I got some out just to show you. Like if you wanted to tie the top of this, I'm going to just go over the top of this with some of this black and white ribbon or a pastel Easter color. So you could do it like this and do a bow, but I'm liking the neutral, the very neutral. What I notice in these is the texture, and that's what I'm really loving. So that is how we did the carrots. I have 4 of them, so I will off camera make one more, because you know you always want to, if you're going to do a grouping, you always want to do either an odd number, 1, 3, 5, 7, you know, on up. And 1 isn't a grouping, so so you do want odd numbers. This would be super cute in a dough bowl with some of those rattan balls or wood balls or natural colored, oh, I'm gonna have to look for these, natural colored wood eggs, which I got some last year, and let me give you just a quick little sneak peek. Where are they? Here they are. These are actually, I got them in neutral and I got them in white. And I had seen these chinoiserie styled Easter eggs, and I wanted to make them, so I did. I just used a blue Sharpie, and I looked at some different pieces of blue and white pottery. Look at the top of that. And I did that. But somewhere I have the brown eggs, so I will have to see where those are. Where did I get this from? So that would be super cute in a dough bowl. You could also just lay some raffia in there. There's a lot of different things that you could do. But anyways, I hope you guys liked these. I'm totally loving them. These are super easy too, and you can make any different size shape that you like. So the eggs, oh, well, we could do, oh, thank you, Susie. She says my eggs are gorgeous. Yes, it's a Delft pattern, and I love that. That is one exception where I do like some more intense colors. And I actually have a couple pieces that my mother-in-law gave me before she passed that are like, I don't know, 600 years old. So I love that blue and white look. Anyways, if you're gonna do hearts, you can do them on your sewing machine or hand sew them, but they're just as easy and just as cute when you just use a band of hot glue around the edge. And then you can doll these up however you want. So that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you right now. I have the baby quilts that I purchased at St. Vincent de Paul and at North Fulton Family Charities in the dryer. So when they're done, I'll get some pictures of those. I'll get some pictures of these carrots. If you guys have questions, just let me know. What is the material I'm using? It is just white chenille with these little pom-pommy bump things. Can you see that? And I got mine from a dealer, from a chenille dealer on Amazon, and she had, oh my gosh, she has every color that you could ever imagine. She has totally cornered the chenille market. So I'll dig out her information. It's kind of pricey. That's the one thing I noticed, because I think I got this teeny little square for $12.50, I believe. And then of course there was sales tax and shipping, but I wasn't able to find any before that. So I was willing to splurge a little bit on this. If you don't purchase it on Amazon or have something from a long time ago when chenille bathrobes and bedspreads were in, then look around at garage sales, at various thrift stores. Ask your friends and family if they have hung on to any chenille bathrobes or bedspreads, and, you know, ask them if they're just sitting in a closet collecting dust, if they would be willing to donate them to you. So those are just some ideas. Feel free to sprinkle if you liked my shirt that we did yesterday on Christ and Crafting, or you liked any of these carrots. And I will, I'm gonna hop off now, read all of your comments, get you the information for this, and I will be back before the end of the night to show you the things that I bought today. All right, thanks for joining me, everyone. I appreciate it. See you soon.